No one stood a chance against you. You surprised everyone when you rose above the doubts and obstacles they put in your way. Those who tried to manipulate or undermine you are left shocked because they severely underestimated your strength and intelligence. Your success isn't luck. It's the result of your relentless focus, sharp mind, and unwavering determination. You proved that true genius comes from staying authentic, thinking strategically, and refusing to be broken by toxic forces. Now, as you continue to dominate your path, know that this is just the beginning. To keep this momentum going, hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 5,000 subscribers, and leave a comment below for them. You've already shown the world what you're capable of. Now let's keep pushing forward together, because your potential is limitless. You stood at the edge where doubt met despair, surrounded by people who never believed in your potential. They whispered behind your back, convinced that your journey would end in failure. But you chose a different path, one paved with relentless determination and quiet courage. Defying their predictions wasn't just an act of rebellion. It was a declaration that your story would be written on your own terms. Against every shred of skepticism, you rose, proving that when passion fuels resilience, the impossible becomes inevitable. The world loves to underestimate those who don't fit a narrow mold. They see kindness as fragility, patience as weakness, and hope as foolishness. But you transform these so-called flaws into your greatest strengths. Every challenge they threw at you was met with a steadfast spirit and an unwavering belief in yourself. You rewrote the narrative from the margins, turning "they said you couldn't" into "watch me." This victory wasn't accidental. It was earned step by arduous step. Your success isn't just a personal triumph. It's a beacon for everyone who's been told they're not enough. You embody the truth that expectations are made to be broken, and the voices that doubt you are only noise. When you shattered those expectations, you did more than surprise others. You liberated yourself from limits that once felt suffocating. This is your moment to shine, to inspire, and to remind the world that true strength often hides beneath the quietest exterior. Compassion is often misunderstood as a gentle, passive trait, but you have shown it to be a formidable force of resilience and insight. Your empathy isn't weakness. It's a deep well of strength that connects you to the world and sharpens your understanding of people's true intentions. When others dismissed your kindness as naive, you quietly harnessed it as your secret weapon, sensing motives and emotions that remained invisible to many. In a world where cold calculation often rules, your ability to listen, feel, and respond with genuine care set you apart. Compassion gave you clarity, helping you see beyond surface conflicts to the heart of every situation. It allowed you to navigate toxic environments with grace, avoiding traps and manipulations that would have ensnared those who lacked your emotional intelligence. This invisible power was your shield and your sword. The paradox of compassion is that it demands both vulnerability and immense courage. You opened your heart without losing your edge. You embraced kindness without surrendering control. By doing so, you redefined what it means to be strong, showing that true power comes not from hardness, but from an authentic connection to yourself and others. Your compassion wasn't just a trait, it was a transformative force that propelled you forward. Narcissists thrive on control and manipulation, believing they are untouchable masters of the game. But you disrupted their illusion with a rare kind of wisdom, a foresight that saw beyond their charm and deceit. While they operated in the moment fueled by ego and entitlement, you anticipated their moves, planning several steps ahead. This strategic vision turned their tactics against them, leaving them scrambling in your wake. It's easy to underestimate someone who responds to cruelty with calm intelligence, but that's where your brilliance shines. You never played by their rules, never reacted with desperation or anger. Instead, you observed, calculated, and waited for the perfect moment to expose their vulnerabilities. Your patience and precision were your greatest allies, allowing you to dismantle their schemes with grace and confidence. Outsmarting narcissists requires more than just cleverness. It demands emotional resilience. Their attempts to gaslight or belittle you could have left scars, but you transformed pain into insight. You learned to see their tactics as a reflection of their own insecurities rather than your worth. This detachment didn't numb you, it empowered you. You became the master of a game they thought they controlled, turning their arrogance into your triumph. Many thought it would be your downfall, a vulnerability to be exploited. Instead, it became your most precise and powerful tool. You wielded kindness like a blade, cutting through hostility, diffusing conflict, and disarming opponents with unexpected grace. This approach wasn't passive. It was fiercely intentional and profoundly strategic. Kindness has a way of catching people off guard, especially those who expect bitterness or retaliation. Your ability to respond with understanding in the face of cruelty created moments of profound dissonance for those who sought to hurt you. It revealed their true nature and forced them to confront the emptiness behind their actions. You showed that strength isn't about overpowering others. It's about rising above the pettiness and choosing a higher path. This sharp kindness also cultivated loyalty and trust around you, building a circle of genuine support that the manipulators couldn't infiltrate. Your heart became a sanctuary and a fortress, proving that kindness, when combined with wisdom and boundaries, isn't a weakness. It's an unstoppable force. You transformed what many see as softness into an indomitable power that rewrote the rules of the game. Manipulators rely on confusion, fear, and control. But you refused to be a pawn in their twisted games. Instead, you became a strategist, learning to recognize their moves and flip the script. Every attempt to trap or deceive you became an opportunity to showcase your insight and resilience. You transformed manipulation from a threat into a tool for your growth and victory. Your journey wasn't easy. Each betrayal or underhanded tactic left emotional wounds. But you used those experiences to build an internal compass stronger than any external force. You understood that the manipulator's power lies in secrecy and surprise. So you brought everything into the light. Transparency became your ally, breaking their hold and exposing their true intentions to everyone involved. Turning manipulation into advantage requires deep self-awareness and courage. You confronted your fears, acknowledged your pain, and used it as fuel for transformation. This process revealed a version of yourself that was both unbreakable and wise. Rather than playing their game blindly, you created your own rules, showing the world that integrity and intelligence are the best defenses and most powerful offenses. There's a singular, unforgettable moment when those who doubted or tried to undermine you suddenly realize they underestimated your strength. It's the silence that follows your triumph, the pause when their words run out and your actions speak volumes. That moment is a testament to your resilience, the proof that you are far more than they ever imagined. This silence isn't just about victory, it's about transformation. It's the breaking of illusions and the shattering of false narratives they built around you. You didn't just survive their attacks, you flourished in spite of them. Your calm confidence and unshakable self-belief left them unable to respond, revealing the depth of their miscalculation. In that quiet aftermath, your power was undeniable. They saw the real you, strong, authentic, and untouchable. This moment wasn't luck or coincidence. It was the culmination of every struggle, every tear, and every step forward. It was the ultimate answer to those who doubted, and a powerful reminder to yourself that you are unstoppable. Life's challenges can feel like a game where others hold all the cards. But you mastered this game not by trying to outmuscle your opponents, but by outthinking and outlasting them. You understood that control is an illusion, and that true mastery comes from adaptability, patience, and emotional intelligence. This mindset gave you an edge few possess. The manipulators believed they were the puppet masters, but you became the unseen force, pulling strings with subtlety and wisdom. You didn't rush to confront them. Instead, you studied their patterns and used their own strategies against them. This mastery required discipline and courage, the ability to stay calm under pressure and to make deliberate, thoughtful decisions. By mastering this game, you redefined power on your terms. You showed that control isn't about domination, but about knowing yourself deeply and navigating life with intention. This victory wasn't just over others, it was a profound inner conquest, proof that the greatest game we play is the one within ourselves. In a world that pressures us to conform, your greatest brilliance shines through your unwavering authenticity. You refused to wear masks or compromise your values for acceptance. This authenticity became your compass, guiding every decision and interaction with clarity and purpose. It attracted people who valued the real you and repelled those who thrived on superficiality. Your authenticity isn't just about honesty. It's a radical act of courage. It means showing up fully, with your flaws and strengths, without apology. This vulnerability creates deep connections and powerful influence because people sense when someone is genuine. Your refusal to hide made you a beacon of trust and strength. Living authentically also shields you from manipulation. When you know who you are and what you stand for, it's impossible for others to sway you with falsehoods or pressure. Your genius lies not in trying to be perfect, but in embracing your true self, flaws and all, and harnessing that truth as your greatest power. Predators, whether emotional, professional, or social, often mask their insecurity with aggression and control. But you saw through this facade and exposed their real weakness, vulnerability. By refusing to be intimidated or silenced, you stripped away their power, revealing that their strength was nothing but a fragile disguise. Your courage to stand up to them, even when fear tried to hold you back, was revolutionary. You showed that true strength doesn't come from dominance, but from integrity and resilience. Each time you called out deception or refused to be manipulated, you chipped away at their control, empowering yourself and others in the process. This exposure wasn't about revenge. It was about justice and healing. By shining a light on their tactics, you disrupted their cycle of harm and created space for authentic relationships to flourish. Your actions demonstrated that predators lose their power when confronted with truth and unwavering self-respect. Being targeted by manipulators can leave you feeling powerless, but you took back the pen and rewrote your story. You refused to let others define who you are or what your life should be. Instead, you became the author of your own narrative, shaping your identity with intention and pride. Owning your narrative means embracing your past without letting it dictate your future. You acknowledged your struggles and learned from them, transforming wounds into wisdom. This process gave you control over your life story and the ability to inspire others who face similar battles. Your victory is not just in survival, but in thriving authentically. By owning your story, you reclaim your power and dignity. You prove that no one else's version of you can diminish your light. You are the hero of your own epic journey. Behind every successful strategy is a heart that understands the stakes deeply. Your heart is strategic, not cold or detached, but wise and discerning. It guided you to see through lies and deceit, balancing intellect with intuition. This rare combination made your approach both effective and deeply human. Your strategic heart allowed you to set boundaries with compassion, recognize patterns before they became problems, and respond in ways that preserved your integrity. You didn't let cynicism harden you. Instead, you cultivated a strength rooted in empathy and insight. This heart is the source of your greatest victories. It reminds you that winning doesn't require sacrificing your soul, but aligning your mind and emotions toward clear, purposeful action. Your journey is a testament to the power of leading with both head and heart. For narcissists, your success is an insult to their fragile egos. They thrive on superiority, but your rise shattered their illusions of control. They are stunned because you did what they deemed impossible. You won by being yourself, authentic, kind, and relentlessly intelligent. Their disbelief stems from their limited worldview. They rely on manipulation and fear. So, when someone counters with compassion and strategy, it disrupts their entire game. You expose the weaknesses they desperately tried to hide, leaving them speechless and off balance. This shock isn't just about your achievements. It's a profound challenge to their narrative of dominance. Your success is a powerful statement that true power is not about crushing others, but about rising with integrity and heart. You became the anomaly they never saw coming. And that's your greatest victory. Setting boundaries takes courage, especially when faced with those who test limits without remorse. Your boundaries are bold declarations of self-respect and clarity. They protect your energy and values, signaling to the world that you will not tolerate anything less than respect and honesty. Your intelligence shines in how you set and maintain these boundaries, not as walls that isolate, but as gates that allow healthy connections to flourish. You communicate them with firmness and kindness, creating space for growth and safety. Boundaries are often misunderstood, but yours rewrite the narrative. They are a testament to your wisdom and self-love. By honoring yourself first, you've created a foundation where true relationships and success can thrive, free from toxicity and control. This intentional strength requires unwavering focus and a deep connection to your values. You didn't act out of reaction or anger, but from a calm, centered place of knowing who you are and what you deserve. This clarity made your strength magnetic and unstoppable. By revolutionizing strength in this way, you've become a model for others seeking empowerment. Your story teaches us that true power arises when intention and authenticity align, creating a force that no one can resist or undermine. You are the unstoppable force you always dreamed of becoming. Your journey, marked by pain and triumph, has forged a spirit that cannot be broken. You are more than a survivor. You are a conqueror, a leader, and a beacon of hope for anyone who feels trapped by circumstances. This force within you is not loud or boastful. It's steady, relentless, and fiercely authentic. It carries the wisdom of every battle you've faced and the courage to face whatever lies ahead. You are proof that resilience is born from embracing both your light and your darkness. The world may have tried to hold you back, but you broke free with grace and power. You embody the truth that greatness isn't given, it's claimed. And you have claimed it, standing tall as the unstoppable force you were always destined to be. Life knocked you down hard, more times than you can count. But with every fall, you didn't just get up. You rose stronger and wiser. Your resilience is not a simple bounce back. It's a fierce phoenix flame that consumes doubt and fear, lighting the way forward even in the darkest moments. This journey of survival became a transformation, turning wounds into wisdom and pain into unshakable strength. You learned that resilience isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about embracing growth through adversity. Each challenge was a lesson in disguise, teaching you how to rebuild yourself with intention and grit. This slow, often painful process forged an inner fortress that no outside force can penetrate. You evolved beyond the victim narrative, embodying the truth that resilience is an active choice made every single day. What makes your story remarkable is how you transformed vulnerability into power. Instead of hiding scars, you wear them as badges of honor, symbols of battles fought and won. Your resilience inspired not only self-healing, but also encouraged others to believe in their own capacity to overcome. In this way, your journey became a beacon of hope, a living testament that no setback is final. The world tries to tell us resilience is rare, something only a few possess. But your experience proves it's a muscle anyone can build with perseverance and self-compassion. You rewrote the meaning of strength to include softness, patience, and the courage to face the unknown with an open heart. This balanced resilience is your secret weapon, allowing you to thrive rather than just survive. Ultimately, your unbreakable spirit reshaped your destiny. It empowered you to move beyond